Hi friend, this is the orthogonal property of Legendre equation. Most important property. Property is that a sequence of function fx is said to be orthogonal on the interval ab if and only integration a to b this function is equal to integration a to b fmx fnx dx is equal to the value of this function is 0 if m and n not equal and does not equal 0 if m and n are equal. Now this theorem based on this property, the theorem prove that first condition is integration minus 1 to 1 pmx pnx dx is equal to 0 if m and n are same, and second condition is minus 1 to 1 pnx whole square dx is equal to 2 upon 2n plus 1 if m is equal to n. M and n are same in this function. M and n are different means we have first condition. M and n are same means we have second condition. So now first condition, we have the Legendre equation. This is the Legendre equation 1 minus x square y double dash minus y minus twice x y dash plus n plus 1 y is equal to 0, or 1 minus x square y dash their derivative n plus 1 y is equal to 0. Equation number 1. Since equation 1 satisfied by pm and pnx, we have already seen this Legendre equation is satisfied by their polynomial pmx, pnx and pmx, so this equation also satisfied by pmx and pnx. Therefore 1 minus x square pn dash their derivative n plus 1 pn n plus 1 pn is equal to 0. Second is 1 minus x square pm dash plus m plus 1 pm is equal to 0. This is equation second and equation third. Now equation second multiplied by pm and equation third multiplied by pn and subtract. From after subtracting first minus first, 1 minus x square pn dash their derivative multiply, this is the multiply by pm minus second, this is first again 1 minus x square pm dash their derivative pn is equal to this n minus n plus 1 minus m plus 1 pn is common. There equation number 4. Equation 4 integrating between limits minus 1 to 1, this equation, this is the first part, integration limit minus 1 to 1 1 minus x square pn dash pm dx. This is second, again integration minus 1 to 1 1 minus x square pn dash dx, and this is the again this is constant, so integrating part is pn integration minus 1 to 1 pn dx is equal to 0. Now here first function derivative of second. Suppose pm is first function, their integration first function derivative of second, derivative and integration first function integration of second, this derivative integration cancel, we get this condition, minus derivative of first means pm dash, this is the pm dash, integration of second, this is the integration of second, again same part integration apply here. First function is, this is first function pn is first function, this is pn derivative integration of second and minus convert into plus, so this is again integration derivative of first and integration of second, and last this is constant, so integration pn between limits minus 1 to 1 is equal to 0. Here first and third cancel, second and fourth cancel, so we get last term n plus 1 minus m plus 1 integration minus 1 to 1 pn dash. Since this constant does not equal m and n are same, so this is not equal is equal to 0. This implies this integration is equal to 0. This is the first part, this integration is equal to 0, pnx dx is equal to 0 this time. m pnx is equal to 0. Now second condition, we have these three summation h square pmx and their whole square is equal to summation, this is the formula, summation h raised to the power 2n pnx whole square plus twice summation n is equal to n, m is equal to n, m does not equal n, h raised to the power m plus 1 pnx pmx. And second formula, this is the expansion formula for log 1 plus h is equal to h minus 1 upon 2 h square plus 1 upon 3 h raised to the power p minus 1 upon 5 h raised to the power 5 and so on. And this is the expansion again, h minus 1 upon 3 h square plus 1 upon 5 h raised to the power 5 minus 1 upon 7 h raised to the power 7 up to infinity, and this is denoted by summation n is equal to 0 to infinity h raised to the power 2n upon 2n plus 1. These are the three formulas. By generating function of pnx, this is the generating function of pnx, 1 minus twice xh plus h square raised to the power minus 1 by 2 is equal to summation n is equal to 0 to infinity h raised to the power n pnx. Squaring on both sides, squaring on both sides, so 2 cancel, we get here only minus 1 in power and here this is 2. Apply the first formula here in right hand side, this is the first formula, summation h raised to the power 2n pnx whole square plus twice into summation n does not equal n and m is equal to n h raised to the power m plus n pn pm. Here this n is equal m is equal to n. This implies here m and this is n pn pm. This equation again integrating between the limits minus 1 to 1 we obtained. Here integrating, this is integrating between minus 1 to 1 here, and this is again integrating first part and second part. Now first part, the integration of this part is log 1 minus twice xh plus h square, limit is minus 1 to 1, and integration of this part with respect to x means we get 1 upon only minus 1 upon twice h. This is the integration of this part, and here this is the constant, summation h raised to the power 2n is constant, so integration is integration minus 1 to 1 pn, this is the pnx whole square dx plus summation, this is again constant, m is equal to n and m does not equal n up to infinity h raised to the power m plus n integration minus 1 to 1 pn pm dx. Since by first part this is equal to 0, so last term is 0, we have here this log 1 minus twice hx plus h square, limit is minus 1 to 1 and minus 1 upon twice h is equal to summation h raised to the power 2n integration minus 1 to 1 pn, this is again pnx, this is pnx whole square dx is equal to 0. The only side change, right here in left hand side this part, this is the left hand side, and right hand side substitute the limits, minus 1, this is the minus 1 limit, and substitute here plus 1 limit, upper limit and lower limit substitute here, then we obtain 1 upon, this is the minus, this is minus 1 upon 2h, this bracket is equal to 1 minus h square and this bracket is equal to 1 plus h square, so log 1 minus h square h whole square 1 minus 1 plus h whole square by the log formula, log m raised to the power n means n log m, so 2 is here, 2 cancel, this 2 is here, log. Now expansion of this first series, this is the expansion of first series, minus h minus 1 upon 2 h square minus 1 upon 3 h cube minus 1 upon 4 h raised to the power 4 up to infinity, and this is the this minus symbol, this series h minus this minus h alternative minus h plus 1 upon 2 h square minus 1 upon 3 h cube plus 1 upon 4 h raised to the power 4 minus alternative term cancelled. Then we get, here we have 10 minus 2 h minus twice upon 3 h cube minus twice upon 5 h raised to the power 5. 2 is again common. This is the series. The expansion of this series, this is the third formula written as the in summation. This is the 2 summation n is equal to 0 to infinity h raised to the power 2n upon 2 n plus 1. Here summation again h raised to the power 1. Now equating the coefficient of h raised to the power 2n, we get this part, hence is cancelled. We get this integration minus 1 to 1 pn x whole square dx is equal to 2 upon 2n plus 1 if m is equal to n. This is the orthogonal property of pn x.